Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight it's the first of four between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Pittsburgh come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Ian Anderson be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to bat, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Here's the pitch. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and D-Row, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Batting second, the shortstop, Kevin.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 309 is the average entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Truist Park. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. JT Brubaker, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense, turn double plays, don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Here comes the 1-2. He's down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Fouled away. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Brubaker is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit to short. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. So now into the box is Ben Gamel, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball. All 1, no strike.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 6.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. first pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 31.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Chavis, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. In is Jorge Soler. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Jorge Soler.
First offering. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Austin Reilly is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The 2-2 pitch. Soler aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He comes in at .262 on the year, 5 homers and 14 driven in. Now the The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Striding in is Jock Peterson. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ready with the 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Ready on 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The second baseman.
Matt, back to you.
Rodolfo.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Castro.
Now here's the pitch. Rodolfo Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it. One away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Brubaker.
Up next for the Buccos, JT Brubaker. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope, ball one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Brian Hayes digging in now as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Push to the right side, and this is taken for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ozzie Albies is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Acuna digs in now as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Oh, and he can't hang on.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Newman is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Stepping in next, Brian Reynolds. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
The third baseman, Austin Reilly.
Now here's the first offering. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And it's grounded just foul down the line. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, d'Arnaud hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
At the plate now, Stephen Vogt. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are two away now. And now, Jock Peterson worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So it's one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher.
First delivery to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup? or do you stay with the heater?
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Chad Kuhl enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch popped up. Castro takes charge and he's got it. 2 down. Next to stand in is Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Junior.
First pitch of the AB now. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One and one the count now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Popped him up. Castro waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And stepping in, Rodolfo Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
First offering. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the first pitch. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Hayes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. From the stretch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 on its way. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. None out, runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
First pitch on the way as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he got him. So a big out there is now a ground ball. Could even get him out of this thing. Still tied.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moran has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Pirates on top, 2-1. Cody Ponce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Line hard, deep into left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Austin Reilly, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and two now. Soler leads off second with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So stepping in is Travis d'Arnaud, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They're down 2-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel.
Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56.
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now is Jacob Stallings. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next up is Michael Chavis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Howard is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Michael Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now here is Jock Peterson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Adam Duvall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Peterson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Chris Stratton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ozzie Albies will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he fouls this one off. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch home. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe. The throw is offline. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now into the box, Ronald Acuna for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. as a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Moran is over to take a look at it. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Chavis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next, here is Austin Reilly. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 5-2. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Michael Perez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Ke'Bryan Hayes 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On, he pops it up. Here comes Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 5-2. Chasen Schrier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The first baseman,
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Newman brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman. Richard Rodriguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. Here's the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Again, another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 56 earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Richard